What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prizepicks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Thursday, February 8th. And in this video we have 5 really good picks for you to consider, like always. And if you did watch last video, all 5 of the picks that we talked about hit 5 for 5 in the last video. If you want to see how we got there last video, we're going to put a lot of those same strategies into this video, but I'll also have it at the end card so you could watch it after this one. You can see over here in the private Discord, I posted this one before the video came out so the people in the private Discord could get in on those lines because they did bump, but all 5 hit 5 for 5 posted in the private Discord. We've had some huge wins over here in the Discord lately. You can see VA God over here hit a 5 for 6 with 3 of the demons hitting. Another guy over in the Discord here hit a 4 for 4, so ton of people hitting in the private Discord, giving out some fire picks. You saw that 5 for 5 in there. And in the private Discord, you get access to 5+ cappers, but we're also going to open up, so you can see some more big capper hits over here. But also, we don't open up the free sections of the Discord too often, but we're going to open it up for today so you guys can get in here and talk in the free sections of the Discord. So get over there. And if you want access to the private sections of the Discord for the 5+ cappers giving out picks, definitely check it out with the link down below. It's less than $1 per day on the monthly plan. So we'll see you guys over there in the free section of the Discord, or if you want to join up in the private sections, we'll see you over there to get access to all the picks and some of those big hits. In this one, we're going to go with Coby White for our first pick here. We're going to take Coby White over on the rebounds plus assists. Coby White has been so consistent with his playing time as of late. That's why we like him. I think it's a really good spot against Memphis for Coby White, but the Bulls have been competitive but not really blowing teams out, and Coby White's minutes have been very steady, so we like this one, and he's been hitting this line a good amount as well. So we're going to check this one over on Outlier, which is a tool I use every single day to do research for player props, like last video where we did hit that 5 for 5 slip. So what you can do over here is look at Coby White. You can see he's only hit this one in 43% of games so far this season, but obviously he's been playing a lot more. We can just look at the last 20 games, and you can see the first 4 games of this 20-game stretch he didn't hit it, but after that he's been hitting it. So really 10 of his last 16 games he's hit this. And then you can see the minutes. In the last 20 games, the least amount of minutes he played was this game. He played 28.5 minutes, but besides that, a 32-minute game, 33-minute game, and then every other game in the last 18, he's played 35 or more minutes. So really liking Coby White here. And we can also come up here and look at the 2023, 43%, but when he plays 32 minutes, he hits this 55% of the time. When he plays 34 minutes or more, he hits this 64% of the time, and he's been playing basically 34 plus minutes in all of his games in the last 20. So liking Coby White in this one, pretty safe minutes, and in a great spot here against Memphis to hit some big numbers. So liking Coby White. The next one we're going to go to is a guy that I was really surprised is on the board here, and we're going to be taking the under on Jalen Brunson on the points here of 32.5. Jalen Brunson hurt his ankle in just the last game, and it looked pretty bad, but there are definitely conflicting reports on how bad this ankle injury is, and I think he's about 50-50 to actually play in this game, and if he plays, I think he's going to be favoring that ankle and not have the normal quickness and explosiveness that he does have. Even though this is a great spot, obviously, if it was a normal game for Brunson against Dallas, his former team, and without Julius Randle, but we can look at this one over here on Outlier, and you can see on the points this season, this is something he's hit in just 22% of games, 11 of 49 games, and in his last 10, he has hit this in 4 of his last 10, 2 of his last 8 games. So it's not like he's hitting this one all the time. Either games without Julius Randle, he's hit this in 3 of 8 games. So, it's not like without Julius Randle, he hasn't been hitting this one either. So for those reasons, we're going to be taking the under on Brunson, really high line. Honestly, I think this one could get taken off. I'm surprised it's up because of that ankle injury, but you never know if he does play. I don't like him still at this really high number with a potential injury here. So the next one we're going to go to is going to be from OddsJam. Yesterday in the video, our Odds Jam pick of the day hit, so we're going back to it again. If you don't know what Odds Jam is, they have a 7-day free trial and you get 25% off. After that, if you want to keep using it, basically they take sites like Prizepicks, Underdog, and they show you the picks with the best chance to hit based on these other sports books. So right now, Rudy Gobert under points plus rebounds of 28.5, an extremely high line. All these other sports books have it at 27.5 right now. So we definitely liking this one on the under for, a little bit of savings here, but also just an extremely high line for Rudy Gobert. So we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Again, these lines may change by the time you're watching this, but just know we do post these in the private Discord for you guys before the video does go live, so you guys can take advantage of that in the private Discord. So this season, 30% of the time he's gone over this line. Not very high. It has been a higher percentage lately. If we look at the last 20, it's been 40% of games, but still not that high. And then probably in the last 15 games, it looks like, right around 50-ish%. But on the season, just 30% of the games he's been hitting this one. And in this game versus Milwaukee, honestly, I think it could go one of two ways. I think with Middleton ruled out, you could also see Damian Lillard ruled out and Brook Lopez, and then it'd just be an absolute blowout. Either way, Gobert probably wouldn't play his full allotment of minutes. Or, we could see Brook Lopez play in this game and it be closer. And then we're going to get a tougher matchup here for Gobert versus Robin Lopez or someone else matched up against him. So kind of either way, if they do have some of these guys out with injury, I think it could be a blowout. Giannis going against basically the tallest starting lineup in the NBA by himself. If they do have their guys, I think it could be closer, but a little harder for Gobert to hit this one because it's something he's hit 30% of the season. So we're going to be taking the under on Gobert for this one. Also, that little bit of savings, every other site has it at 27.5. We're getting it here at 28.5, so bit of a savings there. And then for the fourth pick, a guy that I've been playing a good amount this year, that's going to be Aaron Gordon over on his PRA against the Lakers. I do think this game could be close. The spread is not that wide. It's within 5 points in this game, and I think it could be a higher scoring game where Gordon has to play his normal amount of minutes. So coming over to Aaron Gordon, on the season, 22.5 points. This is something he's hit 58% of the time this year. Last year, he hit it 56% of the time, but this year, a little higher. We can also see that he's averaging 31.9 minutes. So if we do think it's going to be a close game, because his minutes kind of are all over the place. Against OKC, he played 39, and then the blowout just played 29. But in these closer games, he's playing some bigger minutes, 37, 38, 41. So I think we can lock him in for at least his average at 31 in this game. And when he plays 31 minutes, he's hit this 77% of the time this year. So an absolute smash spot here as long as he's getting the minutes. And this is a close one. He's just got to hit 31. His average is 31.9, and he's hit this 77% of the time. It's a pretty small spread in this game. I think it could be close and a higher scoring one. So going to Aaron Gordon over here on the PRA, liking that spot for him. Next one we're going to go to here is going to be Colin Sexton on the under of the points plus assists at 25.5. This is a number that he was hitting for a while. Overall in the season, he hasn't been hitting this that often, but for a while there, when he was playing massive minutes, he was hitting this, but now he's cooled down, hasn't been getting the minutes as of late. So we're going to go to the under on this one, checking it out on Outlier. They do have that 7-day free trial. We can see here he's hit this 40% of the time this year, but the first 20 games of the year he wasn't playing that much, and then started playing a ton and was hitting it. But then as of late, the minutes have been going down, and especially the scoring as well. So you could see these minutes he was playing in the middle of the season. He went on a stretch of playing over 30 minutes basically in 10 straight games, and then just a few games ago was playing some big minutes. But in his last 5 games, 23 minutes, 28, 24, 25, and 26. So the minutes definitely have been down. If we think he's going to play less than 28 minutes, come over here, give him between 0 and 27 minutes. So far this season, he's only hit that in 18% of games. We can also give him a range here to make it a bit more realistic. So between 22 and 27 minutes is what we give him, and he's only hit this 36% of the time. So if the minutes are going to be the same in the last 5 games here, which have been close games, 7-point game, 15, not that close, 3-point game, he hasn't been getting to these spots. So going to be taking the under in this one in what could be a tougher matchup because Phoenix has been playing a lot better as of late and not allowing as many points. You can see 106 last game, 112 the game before that versus the Nets, terrible game. But then against the Heat, they only allowed 105 points. So the Phoenix Suns have stepped it up a bit defensively as well as of late. So for those reasons, going to be taking Colin Sexton on the under in this one. So if you guys want to get in the free section of the Discord, definitely get over here. You could talk about NBA props and all that. For the picks, we do have a private section of the Discord as well. It's less than $1 per day on the monthly plan, but you get access to all the cappers picks. We have 5+ cappers in there giving out slips. You can see over here one of our cappers, Blame the Flame, definitely cashed a bunch of people out today. You can see that he cashed out HTX Flacco here with some of his picks and hit some of his own on underdog. So some of the cappers over here hitting some big slips, giving out picks in the private Discord as well. So definitely check it out. It'll be linked down below along with the free section of the Discord that we don't open up that often. We did go 5 for 5 in the last video. I'll link it right here at the end card if you guys want to watch how we came to that conclusion in the last video. So we'll see you over in that video or the private Discord, and subscribe to the channel and have a good one.